Welcome back to another episode of the Offer Hustle. It's your favorite cousin, Deona Hustle, co-host of Hustle and Shine in the Morning, and of course, host of this amazing podcast. Big shout out to NSPN and Zoo Studios. Hope you checked out last week's episode. I did like a little freestyle. Shout out to Gotti. Zoo Studios, book your time. Now my brother Bryan just looked at me like a freestyle. Where was my invite? Well, you need to answer your text messages. All right, so this episode is semi-solo, but not really because I got Cuzzo talking on the mic. Let people know you're here.
What's up?
And now I got my brother Bryan.
Hell yeah.
this guy. All right, so we do have a lot of topics that we're gonna talk about. Let me give you like a quick synopsis. We're gonna talk about we need to talk about Hulk Hogan. That's one. Coldplay. It's been a lot of stuff happening in media. On the not just the hip hop and rap side, BET is canceling the Soul Train Awards and BET Hip Hop Awards. We need to talk about that. It's a few different things. So just buckle down, do your chores, do whatever you got to do, kick it, and tap into the Offer Hustle. All right, Cuzzo, let's get started with an icebreaker.
Okay. I got a good one for the first one.
Okay, you could pick like just run like 5 of them.
Okay, I got you. So the first one, be honest. Would you stay with someone who cheated on you publicly but bought you a Rolls Royce the next day? See, I'm broke. I can't even say it.
Nah, I'm cool. I personally can't do that. Like, I know some people will just be like, "Oh, you bought me this." If you bought me that, I'm still, while I'm in that car, I'm still gonna be thinking about that.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna wanna be with you. I can't trust you. If the trust ain't there, I'm gone. Like I can't get jiggy with that.
I feel you, but I just feel like there's a lot of average people that do that shit.
I get what you're saying.
So
yeah.
It's like, if I could get some collateral, get something to trade in, get a check out of it.
Get you 40 acres and a mule. Why not?
Right. I feel like if you use it to get better in life, I feel like that's cool. But just like to stay and continue, like there's multiple scandals and you still staying.
If it's a business decision, like I'm not trying to use this as an example per se, but Rashida and Kirk.
That's a perfect example.
They have business together, a lot of business, and they have kids together. So I can understand why she doesn't leave him, because they have so many things that are locked in, and they have made a lot of money together. So it's just like, at that point, maybe you just move forward and you say, look, that's what you do, but don't bring it home. I'm going to do what I do. I ain't going to bring it home. And I see how people do that. Me personally, I don't think that I would do that.
And that's not healthy at the end of the day.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm at the gas station and somebody recognizes, because you said publicly, somebody recognized me, hey, ain't you so-and-so? It's gonna make me want to wreck that Rolls Royce.
You're gonna remember.
It's gonna make me want to wreck that mug as soon as I pull up from the gas station.
Yeah. So somebody gonna be that friendly reminder that, hey, you got cheated on publicly. I did see somebody say it with the whole cheating publicly thing. It was a guy, and he was just like, the problem is, when people cheat, y'all make it public, and now you feel like you can't take them back when you should have kept it a secret. That might be true too, because if you spazzing and you put it out there, now everybody knows. So now you probably feel conflicted. But nah, for me personally, I'm cool.
Yeah,
I ain't even pressed for a Rolls Royce. That sounds cool, but
if it was like consistent money, like every month. Like you give me allowance for what you did.
That's like a PR relationship. PR relationships are different.
Mm-hmm.
That's different.
Love don't cost a thing. Perfect.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so I get that.
Okay, I'm going to go with the next one.
All
right. Let's talk red flags. A-list actor never posts his girl. All he does is look the same. Are you still dating him?
Say it again.
It says, let's talk red flags. A-list actor never posts his girl. All his exes look the same. Are you dating him? Like, is that a red flag to you?
Oh,
you sent
someone
me
that
this question.
Oh, that don't matter. I didn't look it over. That's what we call chat. Big GPT.
I got a good one.
I don't know. So
okay, I'm gonna ask a different.
But let's just say you talking to somebody and they show you like a couple of exes and like you all look the same. Are you on?
Oh, okay.
You gonna have a red flag about that?
Okay, so I don't. You know what? It is not. That's a green flag when somebody exes look similar. And I say this. I say the reason is because imagine you about to date somebody and you see they've dated all type of 2K players, like all type of
archetypes,
like all archetypes, like. you would kind of be like, where in the world do I fit into this? You would probably feel like you just doing something. Is this a midlife crisis? So I feel like if someone is in line with like maybe the careers of the people they date are similar or something that makes sense, that's a green flag, because you don't want to date somebody that's what Forrest Gump say? Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. So I think that's a good thing.
All right, wait a minute. Separate from that red flag though.
Right.
Well, if somebody don't post you, how long is it a red flag until they don't post you?
If it's mutual, I don't think. For me, if it's mutual, it ain't a red flag, because like I'm a private type of person. Yeah. Like private, but I might do a little dinner boomerang. You see a hand on the plate or something. But that's to the extent of how I am. Like I'm not pressed for that. Right. But I don't know. And
I feel like once you go private, I just feel like that that just is like an interest for chaos. Because I feel like
you go private,
once you go from being unprivate, like once you start posting somebody, because like it's really messed up. But a lot of people will be like, oh, this is what they'll basically it's like it opens the eyes for you to get cheated on. Like I really kind of feel that way.
It does. Lo says that all the time too. She was like, y'all need to start posting people that y'all are with so people can know. Like meaning, we don't know somebody is off the market. And then you're mad at them behind closed doors because they're flirting with your person, but you and the person been sneaking. So don't nobody in the room even know y'all deal with each other.
Exactly.
So it does cause rooms. If you are private with somebody, maybe y'all not even in a relationship, maybe y'all just dealing with each other, you're going to put yourself in a situation where you're going to get your feelings hurt, because people don't know that you talk to this person, because you don't claim that person. They don't claim you. Who in the hell know y'all together? Ain't nobody finna tiptoe around you no more.
Yeah, okay. I got a good one for the next one. Mm-hmm. What celeb would you never want to argue with back and forth on the internet?
50 Cent. 50 Cent. Dude is ruthless. Like, Buddy be really tripping. I just feel like 50 Cent he's a good arguer.
And I've never understood why people go back and forth with comedians. Like,
a comedian would make sense.
Just hilarious. She be cracking me up in the comments. Like, she'll really go to hell with them. Like,
people, they don't have nothing to lose. They have to say whatever. So you got to be ready to say some stuff to people.
No, and just hilarious. She'll go to your page, take a screenshot of your picture, talk about it.
I do like when people do that. When they be funny, when they make comments and they be like, "But you look like this. I earned your shirt, bruh. Like your smoke detector look like it's on." Like I like when people say that. But don't say that to me.
I just feel like people in general just need to stay within their range. Like we cannot argue with somebody like a celebrity. Like we can't. Like we're not even relatable.
It depends on who it is. It's plenty of celebrities that I feel like I could probably win in a back and forth.
Oh, absolutely.
Like because they just might not be the best at articulating themselves. So it's like, oh, easy. Like, but I don't want to argue with people. That's not my brand.
Exactly.
I think the worst celebrity somebody to argue with, I forgot who it was though, but I know exactly what they said. They was like, the dude had comment on something like, "Oh, you need to watch yourself," and then she said, "Hey, I see what you sleep next to at night. I'm gonna post it on this thread. I'm gonna go eat and come back. If it's still up, I'm posting it." 20 minutes later, he deleted it.
I feel like I low key remember that.
I don't know who it was.
Yeah,
though.
I feel like I low key do remember that. Nikki been on a couple rants lately.
Yeah,
and she's hilarious. But I remember her and SZA, which I hated seeing them get into it. But whatever. And it was just funny because in that whole chain of them beefing, allegedly TDE, the dude Punch from TDE, posted a screenshot or sent a screenshot to SZA and was like, "Hey, this is when Nikki had texted me trying to get a song with you," and the little text thread was like, "Hey, it's Nikki," and then everybody was like, "Would Nikki even just text this?" And then somebody was like, "Minaj." So it's been a funny thing on like socials where people are like, and Nikki literally got on I forgot the name of the joint that she be getting on where she basically be talking. It's like Clubhouse, but it's not called Clubhouse.
On Twitch.
Nah, it's something else. It's just audio.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. I feel like it starts with an S or an H. I don't know. Anyway, she was on that joint and she literally did the sound, which is now going viral on TikTok, where it's like, "Hey, it's Nikki." Minaj? No, the Knickerbockers. We were wondering if every time you sweat, do your freckles? Like it was crazy. I hate seeing people argue, but Nikki is kind of funny.
Okay, I got a good one for the next one. Would you rather be famous with no privacy or low key with no money?
No money is unfortunately not an option. In the day and age we live in, it's just like you have to have some money.
I'm sorry, if you ain't got no money, you already low keys.
Yeah, because ain't nobody checking. But I appreciate my privacy too, you know. So that's an important thing. I need to have both of those.
Exactly.
But if you can be happy broke, you will have a blast with some money. Like if you can find happiness when you are down bad, when you get some money, you can really achieve some good stuff. Because just imagine, I remember when I leveled up from college to, you know, and I wasn't even going like crazy, like tax bracket. I just was making regular people money, but it was different from a college student working a work study. And I remember then I was like, I can get through life. I was like, see, as long as I'm not broke, I'll never be mad.
Facts.
So when the months do hit where, you know, that rent be going crazy, feel like it costs more than normal, it do be kind of feeling a little, be a little down in the dumps. But
and I feel like if you could find something that you're good at, like it would be cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just
if you
like, enjoy
it,
yeah. But I will say, like, I really do feel bad for a lot of these celebrities. Like, I seen something on Twitter, like the Jeremiah Smith kid that plays at Ohio State. He was like, I can't even go to the grocery store.
Oh, I did see that. I didn't know
like,
who he was.
So
I'm
sad.
thinking, you can't go in the grocery store. I've never seen you in my life. But I understand to somebody, he's somebody.
Somebody like Justin Bieber, who
who
been in,
or if, like,
who
I do feel bad for Justin Bieber.
For like, since he was, how was he?
Probably 12 or something.
Like 12.
Yeah.
And
like
nonstop paparazzi, right?
Yeah.
He be spazzing. Like, I thought Kanye West be spazzing.
It's not clocking to you.
Yeah. That I'm standing on business.
Literally, like when I lived in Lawrence, I used to feel bad for like the basketball players because they would all get like bombarded.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, these are like 18, 19, 20-year-old kids.
That's a
like,
lot.
Just trying to be low key. Like, leave them alone.
Yeah, I definitely felt bad for Justin Bieber because it's like, to me, it's 2025. Celebrities post their own content. Like, you can go to his page and see him. Like, you can, I don't know, you can see these people. They give you content, is my point. Yeah. So it's like, I don't understand in this day and age why paparazzi is still like a thing. Like, if anything, y'all should be sneaking up on people when they're out the country cheating on somebody. Like, y'all, where was y'all when Offset was sneaking and geeking? Then nobody had no footage. But Justin Bieber, who comes out his house every single day, y'all snapping pictures of him.
Yeah, going to Starbucks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not a big deal. To me, that's not a big deal in 2025. Like, if that was him when he was younger, that was a big deal because of social media not being as big as it is today. But I don't understand the need for paparazzi to be like pulling up on people and asking all these questions to celebrities that come out the house.
Yeah, somebody ain't got no makeup, sweatpants. Like
we don't care.
We don't care about that.
There's no
if
problem.
anything, it's irritating because that's
like,
weird.
leave me.
You're right.
Like, to me, it's just weird now because we see these people. They're gonna make a TikTok tomorrow. Justin Bieber's going to make a TikTok tomorrow. So why are you rolling up on him at the grocery store? And I'll be.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know. But, you know, I guess.
TMZ, all that, I don't get why it's still a thing. But
I'm happy they able to still make their money and, you know, pay their rent. But I just don't understand it. So one more and then we're going to slide to the questions.
Ooh. Would you rather go viral for something embarrassing or go broke trying to keep up with the influencer culture?
You know
so
that
with the broke question.
the brokey chat going crazy right now. I don't know. Because the embarrassing thing is just like you feel like that it's in the digital footprint. It's there.
Yeah.
So, but I wouldn't want to be trying to keep up with the Joneses. Also, like that don't sound fun either. Because a lot of people do that to create content. Like they're buying certain stuff to just make it seem like they have and make a video and be like, yeah, I got a new Lamborghini. Like that's what some people do for content. I don't see myself trying to do all of that.
I'm clumsy, so I've embarrassed myself non-publicly. So if I could get a check out of it.
yeah, I get that point of view too. What you think? He's really deliberating right now.
Yeah, I take the embarrassing
It depends
thing.
on how
I'm not finna
go crazy.
Ride the trends and be broke. Like that's two things. Like pick a struggle. I'm not finna do either one.
Yeah.
But embarrassing thing, like the thing is you always gonna be remembered for that. So even if you do like 20 great things after that. They gonna remember, that was the motherfucker that fell at the club.
Fell at the club.
Like,
you know, I do got a video in college of somebody falling in a club.
No
with drinks in their hand.
I think he had a drink in his hand.
Damn. Yeah, see?
I gotta show it to you.
But then after that, you do the 20 great things. They're gonna be like, hey, fall on the floor again.
Ain't that the buddy that fell?
Hey, that's the buddy that fell. Fall again, man. Fall again. Let me get down.
Memory is getting a little bit bad. Like, people might remember that, but then if you do other, like, the content be so quick these days.
It do.
I don't remember the first Drewski video I saw, but I know that he funny. Like, I know the idea is that he's hilarious and his skits be spot on, but I don't remember the first one. So, but I sent you, you know, you got some questions too. You wanna?
Hell yeah.
You wanna throw one of them in the rotation for us?
Let's get it. So BT canceling Soul Train and Hip Hop Awards. I didn't know nothing about that. So.
Yeah, you was looking at me like, who cares? That's what it
I ain't say who cares. I was just confused.
Yeah, the CEO, Scott, I forgot his last name, Scott M.
Let me ask him. Black or white?
He looks black. Yeah, I mean, he looks like African American man. He might just be light. He just looks a little lighter complexion. So you know, they could be mixed or by. I don't
get that
know.
out the way.
Yeah, he's black. But he made a statement that was basically saying the landscape of media is changing. Which, I mean, we peeped that. The rise of podcasts, the rise of internet fame, internet news. People do. I mean, including me. Like, I go to Twitter for a lot of my news because I have outlets that I follow on Twitter. I'm not watching the full news at night. Like, I personally don't do that as a 20-year-old, and you know what I'm saying? So I think with all of that, it's affected like maybe the ratings and people's entertainment and people wanting to see it to some extent where they're just pulling it for now. So they just trying to figure out where to reposition it and how to, I guess, connect with this newer generation. But I like the BET Hip Hop Awards because I think that's when they do the ciphers. Yeah,
but the thing is, the ciphers ain't been
what they
just like the freestyles for a double XL. Like,
freestyles for double XL just ain't hitting. But did they always? I think it depends on the people. I ain't gonna lie, double XL, love them, but some of the clips that they pull together for people's freestyle be the worst clips. Like, bro, who edited this? Like, it be the worst part of people's rap.
Yeah, what's the dude? What's the white dude?
Yeah, he was like, he had people behind him.
Here we go again.
Yeah, like,
I'm on my DJ Khaled. Yeah, we the best.
Yeah, I won again. Yeah, that wasn't it, bro.
Oh, have you watched the full thing of that?
No.
You got to watch the full thing because there's more clips of him rapping like that. It's horrible.
I can't.
But yeah, I don't know why they doing it. They just need to get with the times. Like, look at did you watch the regular BET Awards? Mm-hmm. It was nice. Like, they had good. Yeah. They had Kais in that. Like, they brought legends in. And like,
but it was also like a throwback show, which I think helped it.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, if you look back at, I don't know, like 2008 BET Awards, they got like 2 or 3 like legend acts that be on stage. Yeah, or they had like a legend act with somebody new.
Yeah.
The last 4 years, it was like last year, I think they had Bossman D-Lo just by itself. Like,
I mean, but they always have like the new artist that's popular. Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, they do.
You don't have to. There's only 1 or 2 of them performing. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, but
it's like 20 people.
No, the last 4 years was nothing but like whoever was high.
Oh, okay.
And it was like no
hot potato.
Like, yeah, it was basically, if you gonna have Bossman D-Lo on there, have like, I don't know, Nelly on there or something like on stage with them. Like, bring in this generation and then
make sure you have the I ain't paying attention to the last. I don't remember.
Whoever doing a Lifetime Achievement Award, like have artists perform their songs. Yeah. Like,
they normally do that part.
Yeah, but like I said, the last 4 years it was just basically just a hype train, basically.
Yeah, and that's not the. I don't think they should make sure they chill out on that. But so what else we got?
Hulk Hogan passed away. Oh. Do you remember people for their good, bad, or both?
Well, first off, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace to, it's always unfortunate in my opinion when anybody passes away. It's unfortunate. So with the whole Hulk Hogan situation, a lot of people online have been feeling indifferent about it, and I completely understand why. Because I didn't fully know the context of what he did years past until I looked it up, and I was like, oh. And so for him to say the N-word and some other things that he said during his career, and even his daughter had said some things. I read her post that she said about her relationship with her dad and how she was just saying as he's always normally contacted her for stuff. She was by his side for a lot of things, but then she noticed in the last several years he was hanging around some of the wrong people. I don't know what that means, like, you know, how wrong it was. Like, are these people money hungry? I don't know. But she said he was hanging around some people that she didn't like and she didn't care for. And he just kind of stopped listening to his daughter for advice and stuff like that. So I think that put a strain on their relationship, including the whole N-word situation. And I think that does bring up a fair question where people are like, when people die, do you discuss the real? Because you have people, when it comes to the funerals, say it's a family member that did something foul in the family, and people want to get up there and just be like, oh, so-and-so was just so, like, I get that's the moment, but do you be honest and say it? Or do you, honest. Like,
it's three
how
type
do you
of
feel?
Three type of people you got to be honest about. Cold-blooded murderers, rapists,
that.
and racists. Like, those three.
So that's your top three. I get that.
Those three people have no place in this world. So, hey, people want to say, oh, we wishing death on Hulk Hogan. No, we just celebrating it. Like, we 3 months ago, we didn't care if Hulk Hogan was alive or dead. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He did get booed at the Raw Netflix thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was in L.A. They real liberal. Like, they gonna boo him regardless.
Yeah.
So, especially with him, like, being at the Republican rally. Like, so, yeah, we didn't care. But now that he is gone, hey, it's up.
Yeah. What I will say too is people are like, well, it's a freedom of speech. It's absolutely freedom of speech when it comes to things, but you cannot be mad at how people respond to your freedom of speech.
Absolutely.
That's the part, is like, people want to be like, oh, you know, and I'm sure his ego was hurt when that Raw thing happened. And like, I know his ego was hurt. I just watched the interview of The Undertaker talking about it. I've been getting deep back into my WWE bag. Don't talk about that later.
You know me.
You said what?
I said, you know me. I've been to past two WrestleManias.
I should have brought my belt. Yeah, but anyways,
you got anything to say about it?
Oh yeah,
because I'm going a little.
No, but I definitely feel you on that part though. Like, I do feel like we do kind of need to be like
holding people accountable.
Yeah, like, absolutely. Like, this nigga did some foul shit. like
we're not gonna forget. And I feel like that's always. I mean, I haven't been to you know, that many funerals in my life, and the funerals that I feel like I've went to have been very good people. So I've never been attending a funeral where I felt like this person was, you know, a certain way during their time here. I've never had a feeling, but I have seen and heard of friends and family members having experience where it was somebody who really wronged them. And it's like, how do you handle that?
Yeah, I agree.
Do you just forget about that when people pass away? Or do you just kind of you say like, look, this person might have did this one thing good. I'll acknowledge that. But at the same time, Billy Joe had me messed up because of X, Y, and Z. Or is it disrespectful to do that at a funeral?
Like I said, to me, it depends on what it is. The top three, I said, the top three. If it's not that, I'll forgive him.
He gonna be getting escorted out.
Excuse
me, sir.
It's so funny we're having this conversation because before we started, I seen this girl post on Facebook. Mm-hmm. My racist grandma just died. Rest in peace.
Yikes.
I mean, my grandma white. She be saying some crazy. White? Yes, you know that. I mean,
have I seen her? I mean, well,
nah. She ever since COVID, she stayed in the house. So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was.
No, I didn't know that.
You met my black grandma.
Oh, okay.
But
that's so funny.
Yeah, she be saying she got I don't know how many mixed grandkids she got. Like,
all my grandma's grandkids is
mixed. Probably like, I don't know, like 30 of us for real. Like, all me and all my first cousins, like, and she would still say, like, it'd be some people tripping on the news and she'd be like,
there they go.
Yeah, basically. and if it's me and my cousins over there, we'll look at her and be like, Grandma, like, what?
Like, you gotta chill.
Look, we're right here. Like,
but you know what's funny? Well, not funny, but I think that outside of those specific comments, when you are around older generation people of your family, your grandparents, even if they're not saying stuff like that, it's just certain things that you're like, we don't say that no more.
Yeah.
Like, stop saying that. You know, or, you know, it could be certain words that's just like, don't say that. That's not politically correct to say anymore. Because I've said certain things to friends and family. Well, not even friends, but mostly family or certain people that I'm just like, oh yeah, by the way, don't say this no more. I don't think you do, but just a FYI, because this ain't the word no more. You get canceled for that.
Yeah, anybody over 60 of any race is probably the most racist people. White, black, Indian.
They're probably most stuck in their ways, I would say.
Absolutely.
If you're
Asian,
older, you're
Asian, it don't matter. Mexican.
This is his word,
African.
not mine.
They be saying some crazy stuff out of pocket.
Because people are, that's what I'm saying, older people, period, they're used to their world too.
Yeah.
And though our world continues to evolve, they're stuck in that mindset, which is, this is what I'm used to.
Yeah. And then the news don't make
The
it.
news doesn't help because the news is going to circulate, terrible stuff all day long.
Yeah.
Dude, that's another reason why I can't watch the news.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that about you, because my grandma's the complete opposite. I call my grandma the blonde hair Kris Jenner, because all her grandkids is mixed, and she got like a short blonde cut.
But about that Hulk Hogan thing.
Yeah.
People want to say, oh, he's Republican, racist, all that. The one thing about him, see, I'm a wrestling fan, so I know this. Mm-hmm. He's a horrible person.
What did he do to you?
He ain't he ain't do nothing to me.
Yeah. But I'm saying, outside of what we all know.
As a co-worker, he done did so much stuff, like when he was wrestling.
I have heard some stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I said the Undertaker was kind of mentioning.
Yeah,
like some of that.
Like he tried to get him fired. It was like they was trying to unionize, and he basically went and told the bosses, hey, they about to unionize.
He went and snitched.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, he
can't trust
doing
him.
all that, like, wrestling scripted, and like if somebody is supposed to,
I got a question about that. Let's put a pin in that. Wrestling being scripted.
So somebody's supposed to win. He'd be like, nah, that ain't gonna work for me. This a whole meme. It's not gonna work for me, brother.
Yeah.
And so he had changed the whole matchup for him to win. Like he a horrible person.
Okay, so I have a question about this, and I don't think this sounds dumb because I really want to know. Now, when I was a kid, I used to watch wrestling, and I just recently been saying that I got the original Xbox and the PlayStation 2, and I've been playing like the old wrestling joints. So I just played the 2007, having the time of my life. SmackDown versus Raw is what it was called. Anyways, my biggest thing, once I found out it was fake, my stepdad had told me. I ain't care for the man anyway. So that just that was it then. I'm like, yeah, buddy, you gotta go. But I didn't believe him fully until I got a little bit older. It was around that middle school age, and I kind of just drifted away from it because I was just growing up or whatever. Yeah. But if it's fake, which it is, how do they decide who wins the matches? Because in my head, it's like, ain't no way I'm finna sit in a meeting before the fight and you sit here and tell me
that I have to lose,
that Bianca Belair is finna whoop me up and down this runway and I'm gonna be okay with it.
Yeah.
So
you're getting paid.
Is that what it is? It's
fully paid.
That's the part I'm confused about. Is like, is it? Because I'm sure some curveballs happen where they.
Yeah, and like it's people out there that's like just cool with losing. Do you know who R-Truth is?
Yeah, I remember R-Truth.
Yeah, like he's cool with being a comedian.
I was gonna say he's a known name. Like people know R-Truth.
Yeah, he's cool with being the comedian. He's cool with taking a pen. Like
as long as he in rotation.
Yeah, as long as he get TV time.
I just was watching John Cena do some extreme stuff, and I was just like, this is so fake, but it's funny.
I don't remember R-Truth winning a meaningful match in years.
I don't remember any of them.
He was about to get fired. He was about to get fired.
Oh,
like. Man. 2 months ago, like they wasn't gonna renew his contract.
Oh, okay.
And the crowd was screaming his name, and they resigned him. And this man ain't win no meaningful match.
But he's been around for a very long time.
That losing and winning stuff because it's scripted. Yeah, don't matter.
Now that
as long as you perform,
it doesn't.
You good.
Now I do want to do some crossover in the WWE. I ain't really trying to play, but a lot of artists like they'll get Sexy Red was up there. Yeah. Snoop Dogg has been on there. I feel like Ice Cube might have made an appearance before. Like
Shaq, you got all.
I love when they make appearances. Like once I get to a certain level, I'm making an appearance on Raw or SmackDown.
WrestleMania.
It don't matter. I want to be there.
Oh yeah,
so
Cardi B. She was just the host of SummerSlam.
She was reading the teleprompter while she was there. Did you see that?
Nah.
She was reading.
Luckily, when I was watching it,
I already know it's a scripted show. No shade to her, but I just was like, I ain't never seen nobody do that before. And she was literally at a certain point in the ring, and she was like, "Y'all ready?" And then she was looking down, and she was like, "Because we're getting ready, You ready for the? And I was like, I ain't never seen nobody.
I'm glad I ain't watched that. I'd have been like, what the?
We gotta put that clip in here because I didn't know she was even on there, and then I saw it and I'm like, oh, that's dope. Because I think when any artist gets on there, it's dope. So shout out to her. But I've never seen anybody read a teleprompter on the WWE inside the ring before.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's difficult because you might just be getting thrown a script, and if you're not prepared for something like that, you big lights, you don't want to mess up. Like I would definitely have a teleprompter on standby though.
Me and Tammy, we going to Vegas next year for the WrestleMania again. You should come. They got the Wale Bowl, that mug fun.
What is that?
Is Wale the artist?
Yeah, no, Wale. I'm not
don't
cussing that.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say,
know
don't act like cussing that. He throw like a little a party before like the WrestleMania
Yeah, we need to go.
weekend, and then they had like the WrestleMania After Dark one night. It was Metro Boomin. He was
that's lit.
he was basically the musical
he's
artist.
done some stuff behind the scenes with a couple of them before.
Yeah.
I just saw Chris Brown and Ric Flair take pictures. So I like when it's cute because it's a childhood thing for I feel like a lot of people is whether they watched it for a year, a couple, you know what I'm saying, people remember some of them names.
Yeah.
So
all right, let's get to it, man. We got to talk about the Coldplay scandal. The CEO acting like a goof, the HR acting like a goof. Even who's the girl next to her that got a promotion?
HR lady, she got fired too. The HR lady.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the lady next to him that was cheesing.
That was the HR lady.
Nah. Oh, they was both HR.
Oh, they both were HR. Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
I know
he was
the
the
lady
CEO.
he was hugging.
Yeah,
that was
I'm
that
not
was
talking
head
about.
HR.
She was head HR. Oh, well,
Yeah,
I'm talking about the girl next to her.
Yeah, that they got a
I
promotion.
thought she was the COO and he was the CEO.
No, he was the CEO. She was just HR.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought the lady beside her that was smashed. She was just looking. She should have.
She just got a promotion, so she already knew.
Yeah, she should have shook, but I'm sure she didn't think it would be a big deal. Okay, so that of course is embarrassing. I know we're going to talk about the obvious part of that conversation, but I want to ask this: is it so odd for people to date people at their job or in their proximity of their job? Maybe you don't talk to the same person that you meet with, but maybe your job has a big department and you talk to somebody that's on the third floor. People be working 40 plus hours a week. To me, now they were married. That's just plain wrong.
Yeah,
they're married.
That's where
whatever
the
you about to
line
ask,
is.
exclude them.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're whatever. However they handled that was very irresponsible. It was, their partners might have known. Because the way that they were too comfortable, cozied up, they people had to know.
Yeah.
But outside of that, is it so odd for people to be like, you dating somebody you work with? People, especially in the medical field, they don't go nowhere. They be there.
Yeah.
They're going to date people at their jobs. And I don't feel like it's a weird thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's weird, but I definitely think that it's something that you should probably not do.
It can be messy.
It can be very messy. Yeah. I just feel like you shouldn't know where you eat. Like that's how I feel. Like it's
Never
just
date a
like,
nurse.
Yeah, I don't think he's talking about some never date a nurse. I don't think
I was waiting for it, but I couldn't hold it. I'm glad I'm not on camera.
I don't think that people. I'll put a picture up of you so people know.
Crazy.
Who said it. I don't think people should date at their jobs. I just know for certain careers, like I said, I watched enough Grey's Anatomy to know that whole building was messing around with the whole building. By season 18, everybody had got to spend it. Everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool if that's where you
if
that's where you met at. Like, let's say I work somewhere and then shorty I'm talking to decides to work there too. I was gonna be like, man,
that.
I'm escaping you. Like,
yeah,
this
like I
is
wouldn't
where
like that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's like giving me, you're following me to my job type of thing.
Yeah.
And if something goes wrong with us, you finna really shake the table. Like you finna really get it popping in here.
Yeah,
I'm
but
cool.
like mean somewhere and you dating, let's say it's at an office job, by all means. But it's at a hospital. Your chick is everybody's chick. Even if you don't work at the hospital, even if you just dating a nurse.
People that work in, not just nurses, but people in hospitals do
doctors,
get a bad rep.
yeah.
They do get a bad rep. And I don't know any doctors. I mean, I know some people that work in the medical field.
Yeah.
But and do those type of things. But the people I know, they're in a committed relationship and they far from cheaters. So I have seen other people outside of that, but those people normally are the single ones.
When I worked in person in the call
don't know.
center, everybody was messing with everybody. I was like,
Even
Wicked.
the call center.
yeah,
Wicked.
the call center. It gets down.
The call centers, y'all be in them call centers tripping.
I wasn't.
That's
in the
why
call
we be
center
on hold
tripping.
because y'all be in there. Turn that call center into
No.
a 1-800 line for real.
Now I work from home, so I'll be putting people on hold to go start cooking dinner.
That's crazy. I believe that too.
And that's the thing too, though. If y'all just messing around, hey,
That's
you can't be mad if old boy start talking to your chick. But
Right. Because
Yeah, I
y'all
mean,
not
that- yeah,
supposed to
it's
even
a-
be talking probably.
yeah, it's a free for all. Now if it's somebody you cuffed up, hey, then that's a problem itself. But CEO, they played it all wrong.
They really
Yeah, they did.
did.
In their high positions, I can understand it's an issue, and I do understand with some jobs, it is a morality issue too. If you have a husband or a wife and you're cheating,
Publicly at that.
it does speak to how you would handle business. It gives to me that you might do some shiesty to me, work related. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always say too is I've asked a lot of people on this show, would they work with somebody that has a messy personal life? A lot of people say yes, but I personally am like, I would be very apprehensive of doing so, because if you getting set out every week or you are running into issues, you having so like, I would be hesitant trying to do business with you because it seems like you always in the mix of something.
I agree because I just feel like if you're going through it personally, that's eventually going to spill into your corporate or your professional lifestyle.
Yeah, I think it can easily spill.
It's like, yeah, it's not a good idea. I really don't recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen this dude. He was talking about like doing business with somebody. He was like, if your wife can't even trust you, how can I trust you? Like, and you
Facts.
sleep in the same bed as her.
Right, yeah.
Like, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you can cross the person that close to you, you could cross me easily.
yeah.
What I mean to you.
I'm not doing nothing for
So,
you.
yeah, that's
She
why-
cooked you dinner and you still
Yeah.
doing her dirty. You finna do me dirty. Definitely.
Dirtier. Like, what's next?
Let's see.
Let's see what we have on the list of things. I'm gonna talk about
Let's
this in a second as well.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. I mean, we can bring it up now.
We
We
can
can
bring it up now.
trophies. Play it. Winning the KCPCA.
Yeah.
Turn up.
Okay, well, hold on.
Show it off, man.
Let's
Show it
bring
off.
this joint in here real quick.
Show it off.
You know, shout out to the Kansas City People's Choice Awards. Let me get that right. Shout out to the Kansas City People's Choice Awards.
Hell yeah.
Big love to Terrell Ray. I didn't expect this. I think it's a video too. Shout out to D-Lo. He
Did you-
posted it.
Did you do the little award shout outs who you wanted to thank when you accepted that?
No, I didn't get a chance.
Go ahead, do it now. Go ahead, do it now.
Okay, well, you know, first off, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus
Wait a
Christ.
minute. Like to present Deona Hustle winning the award.
Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you for your time. What Whitney used to say, Linda, Fashisha, Veronica, God, you better lay low. No, but thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ first and foremost. Now, for real, I did not expect this award just because, like, with these awards, you normally you gotta like really campaign and send the link out.
Yeah.
I sent the link to my mom and my nanny once. You can only vote once. That was it. Because I was like,
It is what it is.
yeah, I was like, it is what
the work
it
you
is. Like
do.
I'm like, it wasn't even tripping. So to actually win this award was actually pretty dope. It shocked me, but you know, it's love. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely dope.
So you thinking moms and
You said
grandma?
what? Huh?
I said you thinking moms and grandma too?
I thank my mom, my grandmother. I forgot I'm doing a speech.
Yeah.
My dad. You know, I shout
Finna
out
play
to
the
everybody. Big shout out to the people in the room. My brother Bryan, Cuzzo, esai.nspn, the whole production. Shout out to everybody that has supported me. I mean, because you know we've been doing this for a minute, like just hustling. type
God
thing.
damn, 10 years. Oh my God.
Nah, for real. We came to Kansas City 2015, so it's like and plus to not be from here, you know what I'm saying? It's always it's
Yeah,
a
to
big
be
nod.
recognized, yeah.
To be recognized means a lot. So I was like, you know, major love to all the people that did vote for me because I didn't expect it or nothing like that. So it was fun. It was cool. Nice.
Trophy looking
Adding
like
this to the collection. I got
trophy
some,
room looking like LeBron James.
LeBron James. I got some more stuff. So it's nice to just add to the repertoire of the things I've received at UMKC and some other nonprofit organizations for sure. So, and shout out to everybody else that won in all other categories. I think it was like 63 or 65 categories, somewhere around there. So it was a lot of people that walked away with the trophies. And then shout out to all the nominees too, because I've been a nominee before and didn't win nothing. So big shout out to all of them people.
That don't mean nothing. You just keep grinding.
Yeah, you just keep doing it, because ain't nobody doing it for the awards. You know what I'm saying? Like you what you want to do in life ain't got nothing to do.
You're doing
with
it for yourself.
Yeah, so when you get accolades and stuff, it's just a like a thing of being like, boom, like
a pat on the back.
pat on the back, like, okay, you doing
all
it.
right, now I gotta keep working.
Right, you doing the right thing by and just keep going with it. So it's cool. It's a blessing.
All right, man. We gotta talk about
What?
We gotta talk about Shannon Sharp, man.
man.
Shannon Sharp. What can you say?
Monique tried to warn him.
Everybody tried to warn him. Lil Yachty tried to warn him.
I'm gonna say this,
but that's what his trifling ass gets for offering to.
Let's just throw in.
I'm sorry, but that's what he gets for like offering that girl $30K, but wouldn't even pay for his daughter's school or whatever. Wouldn't even give her $30K.
The problem is, just because you have fame, or just because you have power, or just because you have money, does not mean that you should probably just live your life doing whatever you have access to.
Absolutely.
And so just because you might have access to date people that are going to fulfill some part of your life, that doesn't mean you should do it. Like, yeah, the liquor store up the street and you got $500 don't mean you should go blow it at the liquor store and get drunk. Like, it's just because you have access doesn't mean you should do it. And so I feel like that's a part of how he ended up in this situation, is just feeling like, well, I'm who I am. I can pay her to keep her mouth shut or do whatever, I want her to do. So I'm going to do it. And it comes at a very high price. And I don't know his finances right now, but
yeah, he said on the show with Chad Ochocinco, he was like, my pockets is hurting. Don't you owe me like $5,900? I kind of need that right now. So he retired her from OF. So
she did. That is crazy though.
Yeah,
what she get, like 23 million?
She came out with a whole statement like she was Tom Brady.
She did.
I like she goaded for that. Hey,
that's
and
crazy.
then did you see that other girl suing him now too?
For defamation of character. Yeah. I'm like, girl,
she's not wrong for that.
I looked it up. Shorty not wrong.
She's not.
Because when you have bigger platforms, that's like somebody, I don't even know the big platform people go to now that's not social media, but that's like me getting on MSNBC and then saying something about the mayor.
Yeah,
that's
but the
wrong.
thing is,
you can't do that.
I feel like he was talking in hypotheticals out. Like he wasn't saying.
No, they said what they said, but the problem wasn't even just him. It was the people that had like the production team, because allegedly they've been in conversations and she was just like, look, I'm cool if y'all just take the video down. They decided not to do that. So it's
That
like,
was
now
stupid.
you being disrespectful. The thing is, y'all could have just, that was his problem with the first lady. The first girl, he probably could have settled with that girl before this even hit the news. But he decided to be like, I'm big and bad. Ain't nobody going to believe her. I'm going to win. And it ain't going to affect my ESPN deal. Then what happened? He didn't close it. It made public news. He has no ties with ESPN.
I mean, but that's the thing, though. Like that, he dealing with the girl personally. The lady he's suing, you just said it. She like talking to the production team. At that point, sue them.
Well, they sent like but that's a part of that's what they doing. They suing the team. So he's a part of the team. So it's just like, they just put the names of Chad and what's the name in the headlines because it sound good. But she's suing the people, like the whole shebang.
As she should.
And they said she's like, once again, this ain't, don't sue me. But I did see people discussing her from her city that were saying that her mom and her family has like some type of activist legacy. So like, now she's not just a regular person that just go to her 9 to 5. Like she actually does civil things, and where it probably affected her, like it is defamation if you say she was out there and you said she was married, then said she was getting a divorce because she was getting fed cherries by Usher. You're getting sued because that wasn't true. Like, say something like that about me, bro.
Well, I'm getting that check.
I am.
Me and all
on my watch.
Me and all y'all, we on a trip.
Calling my attorney.
That check drop.
I ain't even got one, but I get one for Top Dog Law, like quickly. So.
This ain't a question on here, but Top Dog Law or Attorney Roger White?
I have special love in my heart for Brown and Crouppen. That's where I'm gonna go, because that's the St. Louis. They started in St. Louis. I just was on their podcast. Real nice guys. It was 3 lawyers eating sandwiches. Real fun experience. We tried some sandwiches in Kansas City.
I'm dead.
So my money's on them just because they showed me extra love.
All right, what's a misconception about being a radio personality in 2025?
That's a good question. So I say this, and this is true for any industry. And so I'm sure y'all can be like, oh yeah, facts, this is true. No matter what level you at, when you go to a different level, people assume that it's easier. Where you be like, oh, all I need is this. All I need was a platform. All I need was a platform. Yay and nay. So like things don't get easier. So that's one of the biggest things is people assume like we have a full on team for certain stuff. I am the team. Me and Bryan, we are the team. Like the people dealing with those projects, they are the team at that moment. So like the graphics, I'm making those for our morning show. The videos that we recreate, I'm making those. Bryan's making those. The ideas we come up with for certain things, we're coming up with those ideas. And then of course like Julie Jones, Myra Fierce, like they'll help and come up with ideas too. But it's like it's not a full on team of like, oh, you just signed a 360 deal with a label. We finna give you 10 people. Do with them as you please. It does not work like that. So I think that's one of the big misconceptions is people think that like we're not doing stuff and individual personalities are not doing stuff by themselves. Like I'm scheduling the interviews, I'm reaching out to people. We're researching the questions to ask the mayor every single Monday. We asking Jackson County Prosecutor Melissa Johnson to be on the show once a month. Like we have to reach out to them people and book these and ask them and ask for favors and do all those things and edit the production, do the promo, do the commercials. So it's a full on thing. When you enjoy it, it ain't bad. Like that's another thing I've learned.
You would say basically at every level is always a lesson to be learned. Yeah,
for sure. And you're not gonna stop because I feel like when I when I got to a point where I was like, okay, cool. Like I got in the morning show position, I might have expected like certain things to just be like, oh, some of these things might come to me. But it's like, no, you still got to keep working for the stuff that you want to get to. Just because you got certain things that you dreamt of getting at one point does not mean you've made it. And it don't mean that you got to stop the hustle that got you there. So that's, I say the biggest thing is like, it's a lot of what a lot of people do. Because every industry, you going to have to wear multiple hats, whether you want to or not. That's like when entrepreneurs, they always be like, well, I'm the this, I'm the that, I'm the this, I'm the that. I'm the janitor. Like sometimes you got to pick up that mop.
So, besides me being a guest character, what makes your show unique?
This dude. Well, I say with this show is because it's like, I think it's fun and we switch it up. Like lately, we had Gotti in here and we produced the beat and we did a freestyle. And so like more of the episodes we see are going to be less of us sitting down and more of us doing stuff.
Yeah.
So like, cause I'm like, we can do that. We can talk and do these type of episodes. But then I also want to like make sure we're out doing stuff and seeing stuff. Cause to me, that's more fun. When you see them, like you see them little Dateline videos of somebody touring the studio to see. I can sit down and ask you about the studio and what color the paint is, but why don't we just go look?
Yeah.
So I feel like for this show, also me including my friends, and my mom is coming next month, so she said she'll get on the podcast too. So it's like me including people in my life and things that I feel like represent me. Because we had Pastor 83 on, My Faith is a piece of me. We had singers. I can't sing, but to me, if I could, they would be a piece of me. So like I've been having, and then the producers, Grammy Award winning producers, Jay White, actors. I Want to Act one day. We had Erica Woods from Power's hit show. I forgot which Power book it is. Raising Canaan. She was on the show too. So like all the things that I want to do one day and the people that I love have been a part of this podcast.
It's about family culture. We ain't on no clickbait stuff.
Yeah. Like we be having a lot of conversations, especially when in college we used to talk for hours and hours about just random stuff.
And we still do.
Yeah, still do. So it's just like, why not?
I still do. Y'all don't contact me on nothing.
I mean,
don't
look,
invite me to nothing.
Y'all, everybody got that
I
one
told
friend.
them, I was like, where are they at when we were in Nashville?
Yeah, and I think that's when we had said like, oh dang,
y'all didn't say no. Oh dang, I swear to
I did.
You and Dana are some straight liars.
No,
like,
I don't be thinking. This is the thing. Everybody in my friend group, everybody be making me the person that has to tell everybody. Not because I'm made that, because they're not gonna do it. So
yeah, that
it's
because
like
Lowe's going away party. she made
didn't
you
even
tell
really-
me like she don't.
Oh yeah,
I have my number.
because they
or-
feel like you probably would respond to me. That's probably what
That's
it is,
crazy.
too. Like because you don't be responding sometimes. Brian's one of the people like sometimes he might text back, sometimes he don't. So I was literally talking to Dana on the way here, and she was saying she was like, "Oh yeah, I might need this," and I was like, "Well, call Bryan and ask him if he know." And then she
What
was
about her
like,
tire?
Yeah.
Yeah, like she texted me. I was at work.
But yeah, and I was like, well, I don't know what he's doing right now. But I'm like, look, I said he texting back right now, so get it while the getting's good. Because when you don't text, you don't text. He don't. He just I've accepted that. I don't be mad. Like it's whatever. But you have a whole family.
Is this your podcast or intervention?
No, but it's both.
I do feel like we should
Ayana finna walk in. She's late. CP time.
I feel like we definitely need to get one in where like a majority of us are here.
Oh yeah, talk about
That'd
some
be
college
crazy.
stuff.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
we definitely got to do that.
Oh my God,
That's gonna
We
be
literally like
that's gonna be a
tear this
3-hour
thing-
show.
That was literally like
3-hour show is crazy. Okay.
What episode you on right now?
Of what?
of the
The pod.
25.
Huh?
25.
50.
25.
30.
You
We
gonna
need to
say
do it.
30 is like
it's like
In the next month.
here. Yeah.
50. I was thinking about that, but I was like,
That's hella's away. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is very much far
but
away.
that would give
We
everybody time to plan so they could be here.
Yeah, we do need to plan a podcast where we can go down memory lane, and so everybody can hear the college moments. We talked about would you rather have something viral, embarrassing online? I guess we gonna end up having some viral, embarrassing online.
a lot of them. I got them all on my phone.
I still have all my college memories. We started a college web series for like 2 episodes. It's still on there. It's called The College Hustle. It's still on my YouTube. Everything is still up.
See, I'm not the problem. She literally just texts back. She said, "You know how to change it."
She figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah, she know how to change a tire at 1. I text at 3. Of course, I just got
2
off.
hours later.
I just got off
Somebody
though.
could have been
And
in a
look, she
bind.
just texted me 2 hours later.
Yeah, because I think she figured it out at that point. So that's all. I don't know, but I feel like it was something else that I wanted to talk about. Did I send you something else, B?
I don't know, but I got one last question though.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it was
Yeah.
something else.
What's the biggest lesson or message that's stuck with you?
Oh,
You can be your whole life. It could be
Anything.
during your college time. Anything.
type. So I would say this, and it's been like, you never feel like you have like an epiphany, or not even just an epiphany. You have a moment where you just be like, I feel refreshed now. Like I feel like I'm ready for whatever's coming. Wendy Raquel Robinson, y'all know her from The Game.
Yeah.
Tasha Mack.
And Tisha
Steve
Campbell.
Harvey show.
Yeah, and then Tisha Campbell, Gina.
Yeah.
We interviewed them a couple weeks ago on Hustle and Shine in the Morning. Great conversation, by the way. That's another show that I feel like is very unique. But I asked her how have they been successful throughout the past, decades of doing stuff. Like they've been around for forever and people know them in a good manner.
They faces is recognizable.
Yeah, like they the OGs to me. And so she was saying the biggest thing is learning that no matter what you do, BS is gonna come with it. So like if it's an industry you want to tap into, you can't let the BS and the politics and the bad people mess up what you love. And so I realized like that just helped me be like, you know what? I really do. I've always acknowledged all the opportunities and the blessings I've had that come my way. But it just kind of reminded me again of like just embrace what you have at the moment, enjoy it, and you utilize it to continue to grind and then get to where you want to go. So that was one of the biggest things is like, it's going to be people with bad attitudes. It's going to be people that might try to get you fired like Hulk Hogan. It's gonna be people that's trying to set you up and all those things, but you got to make sure, like, if it's something you passionate about and you love, don't let those people deter you from your calling or even your blessing. So that's the biggest thing that I feel like I've learned. And last thing I'll say real quick is this show is unique, and then also Hustle and Shine in the Morning has been what I feel like is a unique show. I talked about it earlier, just about how we've had the opportunity to have. We have the mayor on every single week. We have Jackson County Prosecutor Melissa Johnson on once a month. And those are just like 2 examples of having access to those officials that are able to talk straight to the community. And I don't know any other shows that have that access in Kansas City. I know people get interviews here and there, but I don't know people that have it on a cadence that we do. So it's real cool being in that position because it's like, people sometimes only think about the music. Like people be like, oh well, play my cousin's song or play so and so song. Like, yeah, we can play so and so songs, but then what?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, to me, that's not as important as a backpack drive. That's not as important as a coat drive. Funding been getting cut left and right. Exactly. So it's like, if you as a personality or a radio station are not showing up for the people that are deciding to listen to you, who cares about the music?
Yeah.
Like, it don't matter.
Going for something that's going to make an impact.
Yeah, something that's going to make an impact. So it's like, I think sometimes people do get sidetracked and just think about like, oh, well, I want to hear this, this song. Like, of course, you should hear your music or whatever. Or like, oh, I want to hear, local music more. And it's like, or whatever. And so you got to, it's a game you have to play when it comes to it, because you still got to play you play the ratings game. You got to play what people know. And you got to play what people in Kansas City are listening to. And if that isn't in line with that, then the likelihood of that being played doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to play your stuff, but go and donate to this toy drive.
Right.
Yeah, like it's so much more stuff happening. Like, and we have so many events, and it's just like even the 12-hour tornado drive in St. Louis, like the station getting behind that, and that was for St. Louis, my hometown. So like for them to be like, you know what, we'll support you, and us raising over $6,000, and then being able to go back to St. Louis and actually donate it was like a dope moment. But that's what I'm saying is I think sometimes people get caught up in lost in the sauce of like, oh,
dip on your
but
chip.
like if you ain't representing your community or helping people or educating people or giving them resources, you really not doing nothing for your community. And to me, that's what makes people stand out. So
I agree. And for us to be doing our thing, I'll be having to tell myself this, like for us to be like not even 30, like doing the things we doing, like, it really goes to show like that, because like a lot, like don't get me wrong, like there's people doing it, but a lot of us in our age demographic, they just not as far. Yeah. So it's like for us to be able to be this far, and particularly you, like that's just we different.
Yeah, you definitely gotta look at yourself in the light and be like, I'm different. Like we set ourselves apart for sure. Yeah. So
you got people on Carnival cruises fighting,
picking up chairs, all that good stuff. Crazy. Well, I appreciate y'all joining me on
one thing before we go.
Yeah, go ahead. It's your world.
Whatever I said on this pod, don't bring somebody to basically go against my words. How I did with the you brought Pastor on. Oh yeah, shout out to Pastor 83. So the Adam and Eve. Now she finna, you get a chance to rebuttal it again. Now she finna go and get a nurse on her.
No, I mean, I've heard people say not to date a nurse. I have heard that. I'm not gonna fight you.
If you got a nurse on here in 2 weeks, I'm gonna know something.
I probably should get somebody from the medical field.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? We gonna get into contact with our people. I have my agent call somebody's other agent, and we'll figure it out. But thank you for answering your text message, because we know you hate texting, and thank you for coming as always.
Absolutely, love it here.
Make sure y'all catch the next week. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow, all that good stuff. The Offer a Hustle on all social media platforms. Favorite cousin Deona Hustle.
Hold up that trophy, man.
Oh
yeah, hold it.
He's so ready to press that button. He like, I gotta go. I gotta go.